Long COVID, long-term effects 6 or even 12 months later. Debilitating illness. We don't really know what the natural history of COVID itself is. That's a really interesting question because long COVID, dramatic long COVID, we get people who don't get better. Dramatic long COVID, actually worse than the initial disease. We don't have any definitive answer as to what will or won't work. Long COVID. At the moment, we don't fully understand. There are 2 or 3 different hypotheses that are being run. The first is looking at the mitochondria, that is the powerhouse of the cells. The powerhouse of the cells. The powerhouse of the cells. Effectively, if you want to think of them as the battery that powers your body, basically we know COVID, the disease, does attack that battery. It's like having the old iPhone that it doesn't matter how long you plug it in for, it will not get the charge that it requires. Long COVID. And we think that's what's going on. And that's the theory we're working on. There are others that think that this is an autoimmune disease. The antibodies that you create to the virus then turn on the host. Permanent scarring that takes place in the lung and the blood vessels that occur as a result of the virus. The bottom line is, at the moment, we don't know. And reality is, it's likely to be a combination of multiple different causes. Dramatic long COVID, debilitating illness. The risk of dying from COVID, we've identified long COVID. We've identified debilitating illness. We've identified the risk of dying from COVID. We've identified, we don't really know what the cause is, so it's very difficult to say for certain, but we've identified long COVID. You're welcome.